SST College of Arts and Commerce. This is SST Edupedia. Myself, Professor Madhu Tirthani. Today we are going to take one of the important topics in Commerce Paper 2, FY BCom, E-Commerce, Part 1. Now, first of all, we have to define what is the meaning of commerce. Commerce is nothing but the division of production, division of trade of production, which deals with the exchange of goods and services from producer to the final consumer. It comprises of trading something of economic value such as goods, services, information or money between two or more entities. We can say that commerce is one of the wider concepts. It consists of trade and aids to trade also. But today we are going to deal what is e-commerce. E-commerce is the purchasing, selling and exchanging of goods and services over computer network through which the transactions or the terms of sales are performed electronically. During the COVID-19, e-commerce have played one of the important role in marketing the goods and services, in providing the services to the consumers. Traditionally, the business has been distributed in different manner, like manufacturing unit, distributors, then manufacturing unit goes to the wholesaler, wholesaler goes to the retailer, and retailer goes to the customer. But due to this middleman, the prices of the commodity increases. But with the help of e-commerce, the company directly sells to the customer. Here, the advertisement is also done by the e-commerce itself. There are the types of e-commerce. First is business to business, which we call as B2B. Second is business to consumer, which we call as B2C. Third is consumer to business, which we call C2B. And then C2C. Let us discuss one by one. Business to business, that is B2B, stands for business to business. It consists of the largest form of e-commerce. Here, the buyer and the sellers are from the two different entities. It is similar that manufacturing the goods and then issuing the goods either to the wholesaler or to the retailer. This means that manufacturer sell the goods to the wholesaler or to the retailer for the reselling of those goods. They are not purchasing that goods from the manufacturer for themselves. They are purchasing those goods for others. Business to consumer, that is B2C. It is a model taking business and consumer interaction. The basic concept of the model is to sell the products online to the consumers. B2C is a direct trade between the consumer and the company. It provides a direct selling through online. For example, Flipkart. For example, Amazon. Here we are purchasing goods directly from the manufacturer. Then B2E, that is business to employee. Here, which allows the company to provide the products and services to the employees typically. Companies uses B2E network to automate the employees related to the corporate processes. C2C, that is consumer to consumer. There are many such goods which we are not using. As a consumer, we are purchasing those goods, but it is just kept as a waste. Sometimes we say that, चलो यार scrap में sale कर देते, या फिर second hand you are going to sell it out. There are many sites, for example OLX, where if any extra commodity is there in your house, you want to sell that commodity and get some money from that. Here you are not as a businessman you are doing. You are just a consumer and you have some extra products and you want to sell it to another consumer so that he can use it out. This is nothing but consumer to consumer. OLX is one of the best example. There is the seller, consumer himself gives the photographs of their products on the OLX website, and then anyone who is interested purchase that commodity from that consumer itself for self-use. There are certain advantages of e-commerce also. First of all, we will discuss the advantages of e-commerce towards consumers or to consumers. There is a wide range of products and services available to us. We are not restricted to a number of products only. We are having a wide range of variety over it. We can make a choice of our product. We can make a choice according to our financial requirement also. Here, there is no need to have a more space also. Convenience. Customers can buy the product at any time. This service is available for 24/7. This means that consumer is not restricted due to the bad weather that he cannot go for shopping outside. Though there is a bad weather, but he can sit at home and can purchase a commodity through online. It saves money also. The cost incurred by the businessman and selling those goods to the from the manufacturer and sell the goods to the wholesaler sell the goods to the retailer. It increases the cost. When it leads to final consumer, the consumer has to pay a very high prices. But with the help of e-commerce, the middleman has been eliminated, due to which the consumers are getting the goods at a very reasonable prices. It saves time also. Time taken for selection, buying and paying an online product may not be taken more than 15 minutes. The products are delivered to the customer's doorstep. This means you need not to go somewhere else for purchasing that product. It provides an advocate information also. You can have the information regarding who has produced that product. You can compare the prices with some other manufacturers also on the same websites. Advantages of e-commerce to businessmen. It decreases the cost. The cost incurred on advertisement and communication has been lowered by the businessman. Whatever they are producing the commodity, they just put a pic on the websites, and the persons who are interested, they are purchasing that commodity according to the need and requirement. In fact, there is a direct link between the businessman and the consumers. It has an effective customer services. E-commerce through internet provides an up-to-date information about the business and its products to the customer. The customer's needs and the requirements are very much helpful to the businessman. It increases the revenue also. Since there is a decrease in the cost, it increases the sales and helps the businessman to earn a greater amount of profit. Since the business is available 24/7 into 365 days also. Throughout the year, the firm can earn more amount of profit as compared to traditional business. Transaction efficiency is also there. Automation of the business process helps the business to streamline its operating process. There is a delivery, if there is any kind of a delay also, that also been informed to the consumer. This means that it saves the reputation of the business also, and it leads to the transaction efficiency. It provides an effective information management to the businessman. The businessman can distribute the goods, can store the goods, can retrieve any information which he wants from the consumer. And it removes the communication gap which was there in the traditional business. There is no communication gap between the businessman and the consumer, or between the business to the businessman, or between the business to the employees. Since there are certain disadvantages also, as we have already said, if there is certain advantage, there might be a disadvantages also. So first we will discuss the disadvantages of e-commerce to the customer. It's a lack of privacy. Many more details has been asked while placing the order through e-commerce. Some of the personal details like name, address, telephone number, which can be retrieved by, or which can be misused by some hackers, which is very much risky for the customer. Some products are difficult to buy online. However, you can purchase those commodity which is very precious like gold and silver. It is very much difficult for the consumer to purchase those commodities online. At the same time, some of the eatables like ice creams, we cannot purchase the ice cream online. Spectacles, metals, there we cannot have it. The sense of visibility or touching is missing over here. Late delivery. Late delivery is one of the common disadvantages of e-commerce platform. While ordering, it provides that the maximum within 7 days the goods will be dispatched. But in some cases it may not happen. The customer may keep on waiting to get the product on time. No possibility of tried and tested product. One of the major disadvantages of e-commerce portal is that the customer is unable to try and test the product. We're habituated to buy the goods physically. After trying the product, after testing the product, that is nothing but we purchase sample products also. But this feature is missing in e-commerce. There are certain disadvantages to the businessman also. Technical limitation. Some protocols is not standardized around the world. Certain software used by the vendors to show the electronic image may not be common one. Sometimes whatever the image they are displaying, the real product is very much different as compared to what they have shown on the websites. Huge technological cost is also involved over here. It is expensive and huge cost may be incurred to keep on facing with the changing technology. More funds are required for having the technological advancement. So, these are the advantages and disadvantages of e-commerce. Thank you for listening me patiently.